Hey guys, it's Christine from Blooming Brilliant, and today I'm going to share with you our main curriculum for 3rd grade. Oh yeah, 3rd grade homeschool. So let's get started. Okay, so first I'm going to show you our arithmetic or our math. What are we going to use this year? Well, if you saw that it's actually filmed the same day, but I just did a live over on Facebook about our math curriculum that we chose for this year, and it's going to be super amazing because it actually helps you teach. It comes with a DVD. It's Math You See. Alright guys, Math You See. It has manipulatives. It has support for the teacher. So this DVD right here is going to actually like teach a lesson, but of course you need to know it too because you're going to have to be hands-on and helping your student maybe if they need it. So I like that you have the support that you could watch. It's optional. You don't have to watch it, but I like it. Then you have your instruction manual, so you have all your information that you need in here. We're using the Gamma level. The levels are not based on age or grade. I actually chose this curriculum because it's skill-based and it goes on mastery. So if you can master the thing, then you can move on to your next lesson, master that lesson, move on to the next lesson. They give you extra workbook pages or like extra worksheets for if you need extra help. They have tests, which I will get to, which is great because I wasn't actually, for 2nd grade, I wasn't actually testing, which you don't have to. The tests don't have to be test. What I did was like I tried to like figure out if she was actually getting it without my help, seeing how many things she got correctly all on her own, which she did pretty good. Well, but again, we're on basic math, so I'm just starting to prepare myself for more challenging stuff and being able to teach that, because I don't know about you, but I'm not good at everything, you know. And I'm a more reading and English kind of girl, not necessarily one with the numbers. I will teach you not a math, because I'm talking about math and how I don't like it. Well, I can't say I don't like it. Math is not my favorite subject, okay? So we chose Math You See, and we're really excited to use it because, like I said, I am excited because it comes with support for instruction. And because he's not involved yet. Soon. He's getting there. And this is the student workbook, and it has all the work lessons, and it looks like they have some fun stuff. I see some coloring stuff and things like that. And they have the test. So this, I think, will be really helpful. And then I got this little added fun thing for them. I didn't open it on my live, which I probably should have. Womp womp. I should have opened it. Anyway, I'm opening it with you, so it feels special. I got the song book for skip counting and addition facts. And this is fun. They have a biblical version, and then they have a science and literature version. This looks super fun. I could see us having a math sing along party kind of thing, like, you know how we do poetry tea time that we love. I could totally see a math sing along party, can't you? Like, come on, and color and sing. This is what I'm thinking, making math magical. So why are the kids so excited about math this year? I don't know. It's because of this box right here. There's blocks in this box. And they are super excited to start using these math manipulatives. Now we have math manipulatives. We have the sticks. We have blocks kind of, but I think they're mostly single. Base 10 blocks, possibly they're called. I don't know what they're called off the top of my head. And yeah. We use them sparingly, but these are super cool. We have these You get like a whole set, and you could get like little sets to like extension sets, but I don't think we need them right now. We have the ones, and they have all these things, and they're fun for the kids. So that's why I want it, because I feel like although last year we had a great time with math and we loved our math curriculum, I feel like one thing that was missing was a little bit of fun, because Isabella I said, do you want to continue with your math curriculum? And she said, yeah, I like the books, because that's how we say, did you like your math book? Yeah, I like my math book, but like there's nothing better. And I was like, girl, I'm gonna go look and see if there's something better. And so that's what I did. I went online and I was researching math curriculum, because that's what you do when you're nerdy and you're a homeschooler. And so I looked at a whole bunch of curriculums, and they look great, and you want everything, and you're like, yeah. And I said, well, what is going to work for the long haul? What's going to work for both children? What is going to be fun and breathe life into our day? So what we did was I had her look at, I looked at them and I picked out a few that I thought was interesting, and I let her look at them, and of course she fell in love with Matthew C. I was already like, I want that one, I want Matthew C. So when she agreed, we decided that's what we're gonna go with. We got the package. I just unboxed it on Facebook. And then the kids already had started grabbing into the manipulatives and started looking at them and figuring them out and trying to like play with them and seeing how they work with like the place values and everything. And as I showed on the Facebook Live, which you could check out, it's probably not as fun as this because I don't know why, I just got some loopiness in me. So anyway, they have algebra inserts, and they have fraction overlays, and they have a manipulatives app. And I'm sorry my face got so close to your screen right now, but yeah, they have an app which is great to, if you're taking learning on the go. As homeschoolers, you don't have to stay in your house all the time. You can go and enjoy the park while all the other kids are in school. You could go to, hey, we just went to Crayola Experience. You could go to Crayola Experience and experience the Crayola magic and do like a workbook page while you're sitting there at the snack shop before you go on to color something else and do something amazing. So it's super fun. And if you're interested in more information about the Crayola thing that I just mentioned, check the links in the description box. I'll put a blog post that I had recently posted about them. I will share with you the top, I think, 9 things that you cannot miss when you go there, because it was so awesome. There's more than 9 things that you can't miss, but those are like the top things you just cannot miss when you go there, because it's 4 floors of amazingness. Anyway, I don't want to turn this into a Crayola video, but yes, if you're interested in more information about Crayola, check the description box. And so yeah, so let's go into what we are using for reading. Now, last year we used reading comprehension, the daily reading comprehension, plus we read a lot. We are big readers usually here, as you know, because you probably see our Read With Us Wednesday. And if you don't know what Read With Us Wednesday is here on our channel and blog, it is where Isabella, my daughter, who is currently 8 years old, she will share her thoughts on a book that she just read, and then I will go over on the blog and write what I think of the book. Usually we agree on most of the things, and I just share that. But sometimes I have like a more parental insight on what I believe about the book. And yeah, we read a lot. So that's what we did last year. We did reading comprehension and reading, just reading. This year we are using Brave Writer, which if you don't know what Brave Writer is, then you need to go Google it or check the link in the description box. I'll have a link to Brave Writer, and you can check it out for yourself. So this year we're using for reading the Arrow, and you get this, well, we bought the subscription for the year, and that means I get a guide for the book of the month, the beginning of the month. Ooh, that means I should have September's in my inbox. Ah. Okay, sorry. I'm really... Okay, here, let me calm down. Calm down. Yes, so, yes, I'm super excited for that. We are reading, which we saw this whole series on Netflix when Isabella was sick over last year. So we're super excited to read the first book, Lemony Snicket, A Series of Unfortunate Events, #1, The Bad Beginning, or Orphans. And it's such a good book. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go through the books that we're going to be reading for the year with Arrow. And I just want to show you, because if you're interested in any of them, then you could choose. I think you could choose a single Arrow, or you can buy like the subscription for the year. So this is Johnny Tremaine. We have the Thing About Luck, Esperanza Rising, where the mountain meets the moon, and these are not in a specific order. I mean, on the Arrow it is, but me showing you them is not. It's just whatever I could pick up. Elijah of Buxton, Finn Family Moomintrawl, which Isabella has already been like looking through, and I'm pretty sure she read it, and she's just sneakily read it because she knows we were going to read these together for the Arrow. But oh well, she read it and she seemed to really like that, and it looks like it's a series. I had never heard of this, and it looks super cute, so that's pretty exciting, and I think it's popular, but I didn't hear of it. The Girl Who Drank the Moon, which, I'm sorry, I know you can't judge a book by its cover, but this cover is beautiful. It's just beautiful. And then this book I remember from as a kid, and it's from the Mixed Up Files of Basil E. Frankweiler, and I know this is an amazing book, and I'm so excited to read it with Bella, because I know she will love it, because I remember loving it as a child. I just wanted to go to the Met and like stay there. And so the Red Pencil, and we are going to, I don't know if they have an Arrow for Harry Potter, but we are starting to read Harry Potter this year. She could have probably read this last year, but we're going to start reading it. I know there was a unit study that somebody did and was talking about last year. I believe Amy Milsick from Rock Your Homeschool, she was talking about it last year, and I hope I saved the link somewhere because I wanted to do it. It looked and sounded really amazing, and I wanted to get in on it, but we weren't ready. We had so much other stuff going on. So hopefully this year, Harry Potter. So let's go into history. So we're going to continue U.S. history, and we are using the same curriculum that we used last year. New unit. It's updated and it looks fabulous. So we're using Angela O'Dell's America's Story, and if you check back to our 2nd grade, you could see it there. It was more drawings, not actual photographs, but it still has that amazing style, very Charlotte Mason. But it was so good. We loved the last one. We loved how it had the student journal, which they have now here. This is the teacher guide, but it has the worksheets in it for the student journal and projects and stuff. So we're super excited to use this and get involved. We are finishing a little bit of our 2nd grade one because we did not finish it completely. So we're going to finish that, and then we're going to get started on this, but we're super excited for it. This was actually one of the first curriculums that, no, I bought Brave Writer, and then I got this because those were 2 things that I knew we were going to stick to this year. So America's Story by Angela O'Dell is our U.S. history, and it's so fabulous. For geography, we're probably going to do some more geography parties because they're super fun. And we're gonna actually, what are we gonna do? So we have history, and that bridges over to geography. We also are doing some fun stuff with art, and that's gonna kind of bridge over into geography. And so we're just gonna use our daily geography, and this is for grade level 3. We love how it shows how to use maps and globes and read maps, and we just like that. And it goes into U.S. states a little bit more in depth, and we love this book. It was for 2nd grade, so we said let's continue it. And like I said, we're going to do supplemental things with geography, and one of our most favorite things that we do has been the geography party. We did 2 of them last year, and they were super fun. I still have to write a post all about that, and I will. But yeah, so that's what we're doing for geography. And then for science, I didn't even open it yet. It's still new, and it's cellophane wrapper. So beautiful. Okay, so we're using Science Fusion again. Even though that Science Fusion is more on the pricier side, you don't understand when you log in and get all set up on the virtual side of it. There is so much to offer. First of all, you get a student guide. You get this on the computer, so your child never really has to look at the actual textbook if they don't want to. They can just do everything on the computer. You get a teacher's book on the computer. You get tests. You get PowerPoint presentations. You get leveled readers. You get so much stuff in the Science Fusion set. It's so amazing. So that's why I decided to go again with Science Fusion. Of course, we do supplemental science activities. You see our Science Sunday videos. So we love science. We do science experiments just for fun. We do we read science books. Another thing about Science Fusion, they had a whole book, activity book, that you could download with your set. So for 2nd grade, and it was a health book. It was a health activity book, and it had all this information about health that I wasn't aware of. So when I finally went in and I went deep and I was looking at all this stuff, I was like, wow, there's such there was such an immense wealth of information and tools there that I said, yeah, you have to go with Science Fusion again. And the only thing that I hate or don't like is that it's a limited subscription that you get. So you get it for like a year from when you started. So if we start, say today, September 1st, so if we started today, September 1st, it will go to September 1st of next year. So that's the only thing, because I'm going to have a 2nd grader again. I'm not going to repurchase the book. I have the book. We use copies. So I don't know how I could just buy subscriptions of the online thing, because we also really enjoy the virtual labs. They're super fun. And yeah, so for English and writing, we're using the Arrow. The Arrow is amazing because it talks about literary elements, and it also discusses grammar and so much. We are loving the Arrow, so that kind of goes into English and writing. And we're also using the Writer's Jungle from Brave Writer, which is a kind of a guidebook for their lifestyle and how to incorporate fun writing with your children for all ages. This is, if you're new to Brave Writer, this is definitely the way to go. You can check the link in the description box for more information. Also, I'm going to probably do a written post about everything that I'm discussing here. So if you want to see, like, in writing and see links and everything, you could just check my whole post, and which will be linked, and you can get all, like, the information on where to find most of these things and everything. Some of the links will be affiliate links, because it really helps us out to create content for you and to be able to provide the very best. But some of them are not going to be, because I'm not affiliated with all these companies. Also, we don't share things that we have never used. I just want to put that out there. We don't share things that we don't actually love. So Brave Writer is what we're doing for writing, and it's really great, and I'm taking that slow because we're focusing on the arrow, and I'm still getting used to the writer's jungle. I'm still going through it myself. I'm taking it a step at a time. So, yeah. And here is what we're doing for handwriting. So, there's a lot of copy work and stuff in what we're doing lately because we kind of fell into the Charlotte Mason kind of thing, but we're not strictly. We're eclectic learners. We're doing everything that we just do what we like. So, she's practicing learning her cursive handwriting. We used this last year, Fundadoodle. I'm an ambassador for the company, as you may know if you follow us. There's blog posts, there's videos, all about it. I did a special video last year all about Fundadoodle, I Can Write Cursive. We love this book. And a little fun fact about Fundadoodle, which you might be able to see. I did a live video about handwriting. Isabella went to school for first grade, and her handwriting was horrible, and it wasn't because of school. It was just her handwriting wasn't good, and Fundadoodle wasn't around, or if it was, I didn't know about it back then. It actually been around for a little while, but I didn't know about it. And I'm going to take this down. And so her handwriting wasn't great. It was really messy and sloppy, really hard to read. And so when she came home for homeschool for second grade, we went back to basics. We went all the way back to learning how to formula letters, and we used Fundadoodle. And her handwriting for print writing, it improved tremendously. Like, her handwriting is so much better, especially when she takes the time. I mean, she still could have sloppy handwriting when she rushes to write something, but her handwriting in general has improved tremendously. So we have a huge soft spot for Fundadoodle. So if I ever stop being an ambassador for them, I still would share the products because their products are amazing and we love them. So, and we use them with AJ. So besides that, that's all for that. And then real quickly, we do some other subjects like technology, music. I told you about health. So for health, we are going to be doing supplemental things this year. So there's some stuff on, like I said, on Science Fusion, so check that out. And we're going to be doing things like that. For gym, we do Zumba dance lessons on the Wii. We also have been trying out because we have really old Wii, like the very first one. We like the Biggest Loser game. So that's super fun, and it teaches basic exercises. Plus, I have done like basic exercises for them. They're going to be going into soccer. I mean, AJ, this is going to be his first year going into soccer, so that's really exciting too. So we have lots of stuff for physical things going on, physical activities I should say. And so yeah, and then for music, we are learning music through Soft Mozart again this year. We've been using Soft Mozart since Isabella was about 2 years old, and that's super fun and great. It teaches how to play the piano, and it also teaches composers and musical notation, and so much you can learn from that, and we love that. And you can read a review of that and get more information in the description box as well. Everything is in the description box. And yeah, so we are going to be using that. And then for art, we are kind of using a mix mash of 2 art subscriptions, I guess. I purchased last year Mixing Masters, and that is amazing in and of itself. I never really last year got in it and checked it, but I did this year, and it's amazing, like super amazing, and I love it. And we also purchased Art History Kids, and it's really cool curriculum kits, and you kind of go in depth with learning about certain artists. So we're focusing on those artists that are in the Art History Kids collection, and we are reading books about these artists, and we're learning information from that and from the other program, and we're doing artwork inspired by them. So recently we did an art project for Monet, because that's the first one we're doing, and that's the 3rd one on Mixing Masters and the first one on Art History Kids. And so at least the way we're doing it, and so we read a whole bunch of books about Claude Monet, and we did like this fun activity that I kind of just pulled out of my behind, with, we make little dots with paint, and we put a bridge thing, so we made a bridge, and then we put the little dots to make the background, and the kids had just so much fun doing that, and I did it too. Like, if they do art activities, I will sit there, and they will do theirs, and I will do mine, and then we'll all compare. And I noticed Isabella's a little sneaky, and she copies my techniques and stuff, but it was just fun. It was just like to get out of your brain for a little bit. So take some mommy time and do some art with your kids, because that's super fun. So that's what we're going to be using this year in our homeschool. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give us a thumbs up. If you have any comments, or you have any questions, or you just want to talk, then post some comments in the comment section below. And as always, subscribe and share, because this is Blooming Brilliant, where you grow smart. So make other people grow smart too, right? Bye. See ya! One more party, you take a walk in the dark. I want to miss you.